After Wack 100 put Bricc Baby on game about dudes trying to set him up in Florida, they started talking about settling their differences and doing a podcast together on No Jumper. In the midst of their conversation, Luce Cannon name came up. Bricc Baby wasn't so willing to hash it out with Luce Cannon though. Luce Cannon said they can run the fade and get it out the way so they can move forward. So when Luce and Wack pulled up to No Jumper, Bricc Baby was nowhere to be found.
Listen, we pulled up to No Jumper, cuz, and it's like this. I wasn't tripping. But why do every think that I'm tripping? Every think I'm tripping, I'm gonna do something. I wasn't gonna do nothing to you, sweetheart. It was gonna just be bad, but sweetheart, I promise you, you don't have to be scared. You don't have to. I'm at your spot. You see? I'm at your spot, cuz. We both from neighborhood crib. Why? Sweetheart, no. Bless your soul. Bless your heart. I know. It's like that sometimes.
After the podcast, people questioned Luce Cannon about Bricc Baby not showing up, and he gave a story on what was going on behind the scenes and talked about Bricc Baby ducking the fade. But before we get to this content, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get this video to 20 likes. I need a quick 20. Once we get past 20 and 100, past 100, 500, y'all know the drill. Road to 5,000 subscribers on this new channel. Clip Reacts Reloaded. You know what I mean? Still grinding, same clip, just reloaded. Let me know in the comment section what y'all thinking. Follow me on Instagram. I've been putting up content on there. And I just started me a TikTok, so get updated in the comment section. But let me know what y'all thinking in the comment section. And we're going to talk about it at the end because it's looking like Bricc Baby might have ducked that fade. Look like bro might have really ducked that fade. Or he wanted to go about it a different way. Let me know y'all opinion on that. But let's get to this content.
Basically, Wack.
Oh my.
See, everybody is not understanding that Wack wasn't with Bricc, right? And then I convinced Wack, I'm like, Wack, we going into a whole nother level of money or whatever like that. Let's probably like start deading some issues and right?
Right.
So Wack got the one up on Bricc, and then he hit me. He was like, should I let something happen to him? Wack was like, no, I ain't gonna let nobody touch nobody on the West Coast. So Wack basically saved Bricc Baby's life because they was gonna go in there and do their stuff, right? And then I said, Wack, I said, okay, cool, good looking or whatever on that situation because I didn't want nothing to happen to Bricc, even though I know he's a sweetheart. So I was like, okay, cool. So Bricc get on the phone with Wack. They've been chopping it up or whatever. Wack giving him advice and stuff like that. And then I get a call maybe a couple of days before that saying like with one of my homies talking about that Big U want to wave a white flag with Wack 100, right?
Right.
He was like, well, I'm tired of beefing with this because it's not getting me nowhere. It ain't getting me no money, and there's a lot of eyes on me. So he was like, I can't, Big U don't trust you because he know what you're capable of doing. You might be talking to him in a minute, trying to get along with him, and then you probably do something to him. So I was like, okay, I respect that, right?
Right.
But he was like, Wack and Big U have a bond that nobody could break or whatever like that. They used to be brothers, but then Big U tried to do some bullshit at Wack concert with the gang, right?
Right.
So so after that 600 get on the call with Wack, and Wack was just explaining to him. 600 basically jumped out the window and basically was said the play before the play happened. And so now Bricc and them so Wack tells Bricc the situation or whatever about the phone call. you know, like being up and up with him because I told him to, like, you know, he might not be a bad person or whatever. He just, you know, get into and then he apologized a day later. He's a buster.
Right.
So Wack was like, all right, nephew, I'm gonna do it for you, but I don't want to dead this issue. And I said, just do it. Let's just move on. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right.
So we gave him opportunity. I told Wack, set it up. Me and Bricc is on the phone. I said, let's do an interview. It's gonna be good for the West Coast. We put everything on the table. Since it started on the internet, let's put it on the internet. And if we have to get down afterwards, we're gonna get down. You know what I'm saying? So when I
Facts.
said that, he agreed to it, but I know in his voice when I said those things to him, it was kind of shaky. You get what I'm saying? Like it was like a shaky, like yeah,
You could tell like his energy
like
was off. You could tell he was telling you yeah, but you knew he really was bullshit.
yeah, I knew he was kind of bullshitting because the aggressive tone I was giving him, and then he felt like damn, I'm gonna get exposed to the world in front of everybody, so everybody gonna know I'm not like that. And so he gets on No Jumper, a segment with Flacco and Lush, and he said, um, I didn't want to do it or whatever because my loyalty is to with Big U. But basically, Wack and us, we was talking to Break, and basically he was like, basically, Big U, I'm gonna do what I want to do. You get what I'm saying? So behind closed doors. So he get on No Jumper and say the goofy Then 45 minutes before we walking into the building to do the interview, he was like, oh, I can't do the interview and stuff like that. They pressing me or whatever about Luce Cannon. So I called cousin and I'm like, bro, what's up? Bring whoever you got with you. I would have liked that if you got homies from the hood and stuff like that. We all from sixes. We could all go get down in the back. Dead homies, right? If you just like this, he told Wack, he was like, oh, I'm gonna drop off some food and then I'm gonna come right back. No show. Stop answering. Don't want to pick up the phone. He's a real life buster. He knew when I seen him, I'm gonna talk to him. If he said anything crazy, I was gonna punch on him. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, is Flacco warned him. Flacco told him like, you know, Luce Cannon, I seen him in action. I know what type of he is. I could look him in his eyes and tell him he ain't gonna play with you. So Flacco warned him, and then he realized like all the stories he's been hearing for years about me. And he was like, yeah, I ain't gonna take that chance. But if we from 60s, it should be nothing said. He should pull up, do his thing. If we have to fight, we're gonna fight and get it out the way. This is what we do.
Got you. Got you. So have you talked to him since then? Like since he ducked the interview, have you talked to him after that?
Yeah, I told him, I said, bro, we could get down. I said, listen, if you worried about fighting and stuff like that, we do it off camera. It ain't gonna be nothing like that. I said, what block you want to meet on? He hangs up the phone.
Damn. So this really is running from you and
Yeah, he's a real life buster. Like, and that's why me and Wack, we was like, we ain't even gonna force it no more because Wack was only doing it because of me,
Right.
nobody else. He wasn't doing it because of Bricc Baby. He wasn't doing it because of the West Coast shit. He was only doing it because I asked him to. You get what I'm saying? I'm like,
Right.
then you already saved his life or whatever like that. Make amends with him. Wack was like, no, that. I kept pressuring Wack and keep asking him to do it, and he
Right.
didn't.
But you also just said, right, you was like Big U reached out and he was trying to, clear up with you and Wack and like, squash and And then you said like, basically what all that up is Christopher Lovejoy, 600, he jumped out there and made a video about it immediately and exposed it. Do you kind of feel like Lovejoy kind of out of pocket for that? or
No, of
you don't
course.
care that he did that?
No, no, no. He's out of pocket of that because at the end of the day, it's like you could have, even if they didn't, what's the name, let them get on the phone. You get
Right,
what I'm saying? And
right,
let them address certain situations. If it go, if nothing come out of it, nothing comes out of it. If something do come out of it, it do come out of it. You get what I'm saying? He didn't
right,
even give them that moment, and that's why Wack. I feel the same type of way. Like, bro, you didn't even let them get that out the way because the
right.
world wants to really know everything that's going behind the situation. You get what I'm saying? Put
Hell
that shit
yeah.
off on the floor.
We want to know shit.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's like he that moment up, and that's what Wack was probably saying. Like, it's not like the loyalty is not towards you, but you should at least let us get on the phone and figure that out.
Right, right, right.
If you still here though, man, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get this video to 100 likes. If we pass 100, let's get to 500. Subscribe if you new. Road to 10,000 subscribers. Watch this journey, watch this grind. My grit don't quit. Same clips, same reacts, just reloaded this time. This is my second channel. I'm gonna get back on my main channel. So make sure you hit that notifications on this one, man. After you sub up, leave a comment. Let me know what y'all thinking in the comment section. But as far as this Wack 100, Bricc Baby, Luce Cannon go, I didn't even think Bricc Baby and Wack 100 would have been able to put their differences to the side and do a podcast together, but it looked like they both was open to it based on Wack 100 putting him on game about that green light in Florida. Now, as far as Luce Cannon go, you know, that's they hood business right there. So that's more, I feel like that one is more internal and there's more politics behind them sitting down and doing something. But it's looking like Wack 100 and Luce Cannon, they've been in talks of selling with Big U. It looked like Wack 100 trying to turn a new leaf. Is it a play? Is it real? We're going to find out in due time, but for the most part, it's looking like put their differences to the side and trying to get to this content. Now, as far as Bricc Baby and Luce Cannon, it's looking like it's going to be a little bit more mending that they got to do. You know what I mean? As far as with 600 too, you know what I mean? Because I see that 600 name ain't really getting mixed in the settling differences and all that, you know what I mean? To me, it's looking like Big U might have caught that dog on 600. Like it ain't cool with him though, and it's looking like the same with Luce Cannon. That's why I said it's probably just that politics in between they own hood. But as far as Wack 100, he got a lot of resources, you know what I mean? And in my opinion, it's looking like they more open to squashing it with Wack than Luce and 600. But let me know what y'all thinking in the comment section. To the next one, another one. Gone.